Okay, so this is now day 9 post-surgery. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get a shower. So I have the wonderful Aurelia over here is going to be
Hi guys.
cutting the bottom out of a garbage bag. And then what we'll do is we'll sort of tape it to my upper thigh. So it'll be like over the brace and over the stitches because I'm not allowed to take the brace off really for anything like this. So we're going to try and get my first shower since the surgery. Obviously, I've been wiping myself, but nothing replaces like a good surgery. And I'm going to shave more, obviously, but I've just been leaving the tash for now. What do you think?
What do I think of the tash?
Sure, yeah.
I love it. I actually love it. I love the tash more than the beard.
Yeah.
So I think it goes maybe tash, fresh face, like kind of level, don't know, depending on the vibe, and then like beard. But yeah, still look good.
But we'll see you either in the shower or after the shower.
Let's do it. Riding my pony. My saddle's
Okay, this is my first time trying to actually like wet shave my face post surgery. So I've been using this to just sort of like try and tidy things up, but it's such a mess like around my mouth and face. Unfortunately, I cut myself like an idiot earlier. But this is me like with like a bunch of rough. I'm gonna keep the mustache for now. But I am with the lovely lady. So tell me about what's going on today and like food and stuff.
So I'm gonna go play football and then I'm gonna go to Tesco's after and I'm gonna get steak, potatoes and avocado so I can cook that up for tea.
Pretty banging.
And some peppercorn sauce.
How's today been? You were at what, college today?
Yeah, good vibes. Got my presentation soon, so hell yeah. Yay.
Okay, we put the face shaving on pause because my face wouldn't stop bleeding, but she is going to go train football. I'm going to hang out here and then we're going to have dinner later. I was able to get up and go to the toilet, by myself again. So this is all big news. A little update kind of on what's going on. I think about another week, and then I'm at the rehab place, and then I get to bend my knee just like a little bit more. And then we'll see if I can put my foot like on the ground. We're getting there closer and closer to being able to walk, at least with crutches. So it's very slow, and it's all because the meniscus needs to heal properly before anything can happen. But honestly, they're slowly moving. I mean, we're 10 days post-surgery. I'm not really getting any crazy pains. None of those like deep pains that I was getting before. So honestly, pain-wise, this is going a lot better than expected. Brightness. Pain-wise, this is going a lot better than expected. So far, right at this stage. Mobility-wise, damn, I did not know people go through this, like athletes and stuff like that. Like I knew an ACL was serious and all that stuff, but I didn't know like how what would be like the way of saying it, like with the word like
life changing.
Like yeah, in a way like life changing it is, because it like literally turns you like, lack of a better word, like almost disabled for like a period of time. I thought it was gonna be like inconvenient, don't get me wrong, but I didn't know it was gonna be like, oh, like someone has to like come and like basically like live with me at least for like the first few weeks, but I'm not complaining. So anything to say about it? Or
no, I'm proud of you for getting up today. Big boy stuff. We've been making loads of food, loads of grub. We had overnight oats this morning. I'm gonna make them again because they're good, because then I can just like leave them there, and then when I have to like go do some things.
Yeah, we've been trying to keep the protein up, but the calories kind of like down. I'm used to eating so much food. So this is weird going to like back down to like 2-3 meals a day of like pretty small like amount of food when I was normally having what, 5-6 meals a day. So it is what it is. It's an adjustment. I'm excited to get finally back in the gym soonish, maybe a month, and do some weights and all that stuff. But we'll think about that when we get to it. Bye. All right. Aurelia is back from the stores, by the way. This is the fresh face. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. This is the fresh face, but Aurelia is going to show you what she got from the
Hi,
grocery
guys.
store. So she got this first. Sorry to interrupt. She got tortilla chips. She got two steaks. Which ones did you get?
Sirloin and rump.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got bacon. Because this is like the best combo ever, guys. Bacon, this sun-dried tomato bread, and then pesto. So good. Hummus. Some breadsticks. I've been seeing these all over TikTok, so I thought I'd get them. These are like my favourite. They remind us of when I was like a little kid. Little smoothies. I thought you might like these, and I decided to get them.
What are they?
Like little potatoes.
Nice. Like the pre ones?
Mm-hmm. And then I got this for you, actually.
You got it again?
What?
You got it again?
I never got it the first time.
No, I know, but like, you got it. It was Megan the first time.
Shut up, he being serious. He was literally like, this drink's like unreal, like try it. And I was like, oh, it's disgusting. And you were like, oh, I love it. Are you joking?
Mm-hmm.
You are joking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then I got this little one for me, guys. I don't know if you can see it because it's so tiny. My appetizer. And then chicken seasoning, bananas, avocados. So yeah.
Perfect. So, we're eating big. We're having steak and potatoes tonight. Maybe even a slice of bacon. I don't know. But, we'll update you when we have dinner. Okay, we're having our dinner now. Look at how good this is. This is what she made for us. So we have steak and potatoes.
Mm-hmm. And then we've got some guacamole over there if you can't see it.
Yeah, some guacamole and some chips. So this is our dinner for the night. Feeling good on day 10.
Mm-hmm. Yo guys, this is how he's showering today.
This is the state current events.
Mm-hmm.
This is much better than yesterday.
Yeah, oh my god, yesterday. No, don't even talk about that. That was so bad. Basically what we did is he has like a tiny little shower in the other room, and then we got like a dustbin, like a mini dustbin for him to sit on, and as it was getting wetter, his arse slowly fell off, and like, honestly, I couldn't keep a straight face, and you were like so serious, and I was like, I can't do this.
Well, yeah, my life was like in the hands of a dustbin.
So yeah, this is where we're at. We're using this stuff because it's extra strong.
All right, guys, what's up? This is day 11 now, post ACL and meniscus surgery, and I just wanted to make this little video. I don't really have anyone with me. My girlfriend is out playing soccer, so just me for a little bit today. But I never realized. I'll tell you this. This is kind of the raw truth. I never realized how serious this injury really is. And I'm not complaining, nothing as woe as me. You know, you see the people that get the ACL and the meniscus or whatever, those injuries on the TV, and they kind of disappear, and you sort of think, yeah, they might be cooked for a little bit, and then they must be back up and running, and not that great a time. I know it's about 9 months, but wow, I didn't realize how much it affects your like day to day. Like, for example, just me, I went to the toilet earlier, and shaved my face. Kept this mustache, but I shaved my face. And like, oh my God, it's so hard. Like, again, I'm not whining, but it's just a real eye-opener to see like how difficult it is. And obviously I'm so lucky with everything I have around me, the people, everything. So things are still so easy compared to what normal people have to go through, right? But it is mind-boggling, kind of like how you go from, you know, this super active person, right, to like nothing effectively, especially, you know, if you have the meniscus and you've got to just keep the leg straight with no weight on it. I mean, there's really not much you can do. It is amazing, like, wow, how much you can't do physically. So yeah, I just want to keep the update, you know, keep it raw and real, as raw as it gets. That's my P, you know. So that's about as raw as it is. Playing a lot of PlayStation, watching a lot of movies, seeing a lot of YouTube, trying to keep myself busy. Honestly, the whole mental side of it, it's almost like I'm not in any way am I depressed about anything. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. I think it's more the feeling of like missing out, you know, because it's like I'm 24, right? And I know that sounds young. Of course it is. But it's not the youngest, right? And, you know, I'm like, I want to use my 20s, right? I want I want to enjoy being 24. And, you look outside and it's a beautiful day, and there's just things you can't really do the same. I was an avid, which is crazy because I never used to even ride a bike, right? But I was basically an avid bike rider over the last couple months, going on runs, obviously playing soccer. But yeah, just all these things are, you take very much for granted, and everyone says that, but it does blow my mind sort of how quickly all that can be taken from you. But it gives you the motivation to sort of come back. So this is just me rambling on day 11 and just giving you my thoughts. But yeah, anyway, I will keep you updated on what's going on. Okay, we are on day 12 of the recovery. What are you doing right now with my good leg?
I'm practicing taping so I can do it at the Eagles basketball team. So it's going good so far, I would say. With you?
Yeah, I would say it's good.
I mean, each one's getting better. I just need to get quicker at it, because when I'm watching these tutorials, they literally do it within 30 seconds and it takes me about 2 minutes. So we need to get quicker, but yeah.
How, I had a bit of sort of a rough night. I couldn't get to sleep last night, so I crawled into her bed.
My bed.
And I ended up having to take some medicine, but it's all part of the process. We're getting there day by day. This is day numero 12.
Yeah.
So this time next week, so Monday of next week is my first session with the therapist, physical therapist. So excited for that. Okay, so this is the end of day 13. Post recovery, I've just been able to take the bandages, the second round of bandages off, and kind of like an eye-opening thing, it's kind of crazy. So I'll flip the camera around. This is my wonderful lady doing our schoolwork, but that's it. You can't really see it because it's got the brace covering it, but that's the ACL. This is meniscus, and then around about here is the little part where they pulled from the hamstring, but that's it. That's all it is, which is kind of weird because, that injury, that little incision is the reason that I'm going to not be able to play soccer at the level I want to play at for a while, but it's kind of good because it makes you look at it, makes you realize it's not that crazy. There's a lot of people, an example, right? So I was watching a documentary on Carvajal for Real Madrid, came back from his knee injury, and his surgery, his incision, looked like they cut the knee in half. So this looks like it's nothing really, from a visual point of view. Obviously, it's more than that under the surface, but very pleased. I think what we're going to try and do later today is get me in the bath, right? So I'll keep the brace on. Obviously, I have to keep the leg straight, but I have 2 braces, so I'm fine kind of getting this one wet in the bath, and then I'll switch to my other one once I get out of the bath and I'm in the bed. But I think today has been definitely kind of like a turning point. Last night was kind of rough. No doubt I couldn't really sleep, but I think today I've been moving around a lot more. We had a great dinner. She made an incredible steak and potatoes. That was really good. So this is where we are at the end of day 13, which is close to the end of week 2 of recovery, meaning this time next week I will already have done my first rehab session.